It's time for the main event. It's the Shoe Shot.
¿Qué onda, vatos locos? Damas y caballeros, it's your boy Dave in the 702 with the co-host Vince.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
702 Man Cave Studios for the second official episode of Slugged Out Sports.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, we're going to be posting in the description later a link to the Instagram because we do want you guys to follow us at the new Instagram for Slugged Out Sports. And we're launching a second channel where all of this content, most of the content will be posted from Slugged Out Sports. So I'll put those links officially later, but lots to talk about. Yeah, I just noticed, man, we're both wearing blue today.
Yep.
I don't typically wear blue, but I thought, you know what, today, Dub Nation, because basketball, once we're done with football, I got to watch basketball and get ready for spring training. We're going to cover all that, all the sports. And I thought, oh, you know what, this matches with my No Boxing, No Life hat. And I still don't know what's going on with Canelo Alvarez. Do you know anything?
Nope.
Nobody knows what's going on. Somebody posted something awful on Twitter. Let me see if I can show this. This one was awful. It's a picture of Canelo. It's using AI of Canelo dreaming about Crawford and Mayweather. I won't bother trying to look for it, man. It's just, but the things people do with AI now is unbelievable. There is some breaking news in the world of boxing, which is wild, man. But you told me, Vince, and I'm not surprised. Gervonta Tank Davis, he's been through a lot of legal troubles in the past. He doesn't seem to learn his lesson. And I guess there's officially an arrest warrant for his arrest.
Yep.
For a domestic violence incident. God, what I remember about it was that he's dating a girl who works at a gentleman's club in Miami.
Good choice.
And I guess he went there. He was quite upset. That's what they said. Maybe he thought she was being unfaithful or something like that. And he beat her in the parking lot or assaulted her. So now there's an official, not only is there a lawsuit, she filed a lawsuit, right?
Yep.
That's smart. You got to get your money.
She gonna get it.
But now also he's going to be facing criminal charges again, which probably means at this point he's facing jail time.
They need to lock him up.
Oh, man. Sometimes people just don't learn until they hit rock bottom.
And he needs to get locked up.
Shout out to Big Spooky. Shout out to Paul Martinez, Dub Nation. I got a question for you guys in the chat if anybody knows. Shout out to AC Walker. What's good with you, man? YouTube is now offering this thing to content creators where you can go live horizontal and vertically. And I was reading on it, and I tried to set it up in the YouTube studio. And this is awesome for content creators. I don't know. I don't see a second stream. It said it would automatically set up a vertical stream, which is a great way to get new people to the channel. So hopefully that's happening. Let me know if anybody knows if it's showing as a secondary stream, if there's also a vertical stream. If not, we'll figure it out, man. I appreciate everybody being here on a daytime stream.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
The studio looks fantastic. Look at this. We got all this. We got Cowboys. And there were some Cowboy fans listening to us yesterday, and we picked up some new subscribers. And I don't know why. I'm starting to suspect that Drew's got a real hatred for the Dallas Cowboys franchise. Why. Drew, I think Drew's got a hatred for the Dallas Cowboys franchise.
On us yesterday. Damn.
But you know what? Some of the best teams historically, in the NFL and in sports, you know, the Dodgers are one of the most hated teams across America.
Well, the Yankees were too back in the 90s.
Oh, my God. The Yankees, when they went through their stretch, I gave up watching baseball. I'm like, anybody else, please.
And the Bulls. Remember?
And the Bulls.
America hates winners. Like the Patriots.
Yeah. Oh, my God. The Patriots.
We hate the winners.
And then the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Even I hate the Chiefs.
I just like seeing domination.
People hate to see dominant teams.
I love seeing it.
They don't like to see teams repeat.
I love it.
And they especially in NFL, they hate on teams that have the Lombardi trophies. They got a whole bunch of Lombardi trophies. Yeah. Well, the 49ers, my team, broke a record, man. And they're one of the most hated teams. I know. I don't think you like them. But they're one of the most hated teams. They broke a record. They now have the most playoff wins of any franchise. And even though we may not have the most Lombardi trophies, that's significant. That means something in the sports world. And with that comes hate.
But you know, if my team would have made the playoffs from the 30-year drought, we would have the most wins. Because we're 30-year drought playoff. We won, what, two times in the playoffs?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a long. But the 49ers are approaching 1995.
Yeah, but you guys
that's a 30-year Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Drought.
That's why I trip on the 49er fans always talking crap. Oh, you haven't won a Super Bowl, talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Like, dummy, we won one after you.
Yeah.
Like, jeez.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody joining us, guys. I'm on this laptop here, so some of the things don't work quite well like they do at my house, but here are some potential Super Bowl matchups. Let's take a look at these. I think Fonzie was telling me he thought that the Broncos, here's one scenario, he thought the Broncos and the 49ers are ultimately going to be there. Then again, unbelievable offense and defense that the Seattle Seahawks have.
Jeez.
But Sam Darnold, he last year went under the Vikings, man. He folded. So we're going to get to our picks, but you also got Seattle versus Denver. You got the Bears versus the Broncos, and you got the LA Rams versus the Broncos. Nobody here picked the New England Patriots? This is quite the scenario, man. Do you have a scenario already? Do you have who you're going to think is going to be there?
The Rams and the Broncos.
Good to see you, Penny Marmar. Appreciate you being here as well. AC says, yeah, I just got here. Well, apparently that's Gervonta Tank Davis, one of boxing's biggest stars. He has an arrest warrant. And when you're a celebrity, they let you walk in, you know? Yeah. Just turn yourself in with your attorney. No need to go actually and fetch him.
Like a revolver door and just walks in and walks out. That's
yeah. Oh, actually, I think there are. No, this graphic doesn't have any of those likely matchups. But my team, the 49ers, are underdogs. They've been down this road before. They're on 6 days rest. But something unbelievable, Vince, and this was really good news for all sports fans, including Philly fans. But this was record-breaking. 41 million people watched the Eagles and the 49ers primetime this past weekend. 41 million. And for people that got Amazon, the game that was on Amazon, which was Chicago Bears, that also did something like almost close to 40 million. Unbelievable.
That sucks. A lot of people watch it now because now everything's going to go to Amazon Watch.
Yeah, and speaking of Amazon, we got a lot to talk about in the boxing world. PBC still has their deal with Prime. Amazon on Prime. I like Amazon Prime. I like it. It works well on my TV. I order stuff through Prime all the time because I'm too lazy to go get it. But I'm concerned. I'm really concerned about Top Rank Boxing. They're based here in Las Vegas. Yep. Of course, Oscar De La Hoya lives here in Henderson, Nevada. And the word on the street is that Oscar's contract may not get renewed with DAZN, which is awful news for U.S. boxing promoters because they have a great stable of fighters. Yeah. Big names, Ryan Garcia, Virgil Ortiz, and so on and so on. And he has a card this week. What's going to happen, bro, if he doesn't have a TV deal and Top Rank doesn't have a TV deal? Do they all just hook up with Al Heyman and say, hey, man, we'll appear on your shows only?
On Amazon?
We'll appear on your shows because our fighters need to be seen on TV.
Yes.
And already we're seeing evidence that the fight card in February at the T-Mobile, oh, my God, that's going to be huge, right?
Yes.
I'm going, by the way, January 24th, just next weekend. We'll be talking about that. I'm going to the Fontainebleau.
My son's friend's fighting on that card.
Yeah.
It's Kaipo Gallegos, I think.
Well,
stud. Southpaw, badass.
Let's talk to him, bro, if it's not too late. If he's not in training camp. Where is that? But this fight is now official, man. It looks fantastic. It's going to be brought to you by On DAZN, which is and PBC. I think you'll be able to watch it on DAZN and Amazon Prime at the T-Mobile Arena. Tickets go on sale Friday.
Oh, wow.
This Friday. And you know what sucks when they announce the ticket? Like, sometimes it's expensive being a boxing fan.
Yes, it is.
Especially if it's like boys' weekend or whatever. You got a plan. And you're only getting what? They announced Monday tickets would go on sale Friday, and all of a sudden you better have a credit card ready.
Yep. If you want to go.
And Lord knows what these tickets are going to cost. I don't know. But I did. You were at the Cinco de Mayo fight card with Inoue, the Japanese monster. Yep. And they closed off the top section. Yeah. And I like that.
But I think if you had fought on Saturday, it might have been open because it was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday. Yeah. This is not on a Sunday. This is the first mega fight in Las Vegas that I would say in February. And it is going to feature Top Rank fighters.
And I think it's going to sell out.
So they're only going to sell they're going to close off the top tier right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's smart because what they're trying to do is gauge, make sure all the good seats, your ringside seats, all the VIP seating gets sold, and then the intermediates, which is still a very good viewing angle. And then if there's demand, then they open up the top. Then open up the top.
I think they're going to open the top because Ryan's a seller.
He's a seller.
Yeah. People like him.
Oh, man.
Kind of reminds me of a young De La Hoya.
So there's a lot of people are upset still. There's a lot of hardcore boxing fans hating on Ryan. You say he's a seller, man. I got this picture to show you guys. I might as well show it to you now. This is Ryan Garcia looking. Look at this.
Yes.
Yo, I don't know if this is AI enhanced, but this is from him. This is on his shoulders and arms are out of control. Like they're jacked. Biceps, triceps. And naturally on people on social media already are like, come on, bro. He's back on the juice. He's back on something. I don't know what he looks like off when he's not fighting, but he looks bigger than ever, bro.
Yeah.
Like if this is genuine, if this is real, damn.
But see, you got to look at it. He's throwing a punch, so he's ready making his muscles. Yeah. He ain't just standing like this. Like he's ready throwing like, whoa.
I always thought when I first saw Ryan Garcia premiere at 135, I thought this guy's going to naturally grow into a welterweight, which is where he's at right now. And with his height, he can even
54.
He can make one. He's going to grow up to be 154. Maybe even end his career at 160 if he wants to box that long.
Got a nasty hook.
He's obviously there's no doubt that the power carried up in the division.
Yes.
But there's also no doubt that he's already under his career has a PED
That's
suspension.
messed up. But who cares?
He got a PED suspension. So listen, the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, they're under a lot of scrutiny because they're like, how do he lost to Raleigh.
Yeah.
He lost to Raleigh and he didn't lose close. It wasn't a close fight.
No.
Raleigh won that fight. No doubt about it. Dropped him. Hurt him.
I loved it.
So how do you get a title shot after getting a loss like that? How does that work? Why is he exempt? And I know Drew's upset. I know a lot of people are upset. I scratch my head and say, why? And it just comes down to what you said a minute ago, bro. He sells what? He sells tickets.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
He has one of the highest grossing pay-per-views because boxing, everybody used to get 1 million. Remember boxing? Oh, De La Hoya, Mayweather, 1 million sales on pay-per-view. Then nobody was buying pay-per-views. You were lucky to get 500,000. 500,000 was the new million. And then, Ryan Garcia fought Gervonta Tank Davis.
Yeah.
They did over 1 million.
And I think he could probably beat Tank if we're gonna have those things in his contract.
Oh, the weight clause, rehydration clause. Ryan Garcia, we're gonna find out. Can he still sell tickets? Can he sell pay-per-view? Can he generate sales?
I'm excited. I mean,
people talk about him. He walked himself into a title opportunity. This is a fight he can win. This is a fight Mario Barrios can win. Mario Barrios he's 2 draws in a row.
You think he has a chance?
Mario's not a heavy puncher. He's a good boxer. The blueprint to beat him is just
bang him.
Just watch Raleigh. Well, I don't think he carries as much power as Raleigh, even though he's a taller fighter and whatnot. But still, the blueprint is out there on how to nullify.
They asked Ryan
Garcia
who hit him the hardest, and he said Rolly's hit him the hardest.
Yeah, that's considering that Raleigh started at 135. That's a compliment. That's quite the compliment.
But everybody, when I see Rolly's as an amateur, people say he hits hard. So we used to make fun of him, tell him he has retard strength.
Wow,
he hits hard. They say he hits hard. I ain't gonna get hit by him.
So that's official. January 24th. You said your son's friend is fighting there. That's going to be exciting. We got the big card in February. There are 2 dates in boxing in Las Vegas, March. One is going to be potentially a PBC card. The other one is a Matchroom card. The big drama that, since we started doing your show here, that there's no resolution to it is that Virgil Ortiz, Oscar, it looks like Virgil Ortiz's manager, Rick Mariagan of Fresno, California, is upset with Oscar because Oscar, I played it yesterday, man. Oscar said, we are moving on. Yeah. So he's speaking for... Oscar is speaking for Rick and Virgil. Yeah. We're moving on. And then Rick posted, he said, I didn't even know we were negotiating, which doesn't make sense since he's the manager. And now the promoter is saying, hey, man, we're moving on in a different direction. Do you think Virgil wants to smoke? Or he's avoiding that smoke?
But to me, Boots would take that fight, but he's scared because when Crawford fought Canelo, he took a pay cut. And let's just say Crawford fights another fight. He ain't taking no pay cut now. So if Boots would fight Homeboy and beat him, he'll get the next check will be huge. But he's scared. That's for something he's scared. 40% is a lot of money.
Yeah, and the big thing they're hung up on is 60-40.
Yeah.
Oscar wants 60-40 in favor. He believes that Virgil Ortiz has the higher resume. But then again, Boots Ennis, he sells out Philly. He's consistently sold out Philly, 17,000. If they bring the fight to Vegas, which they have 2 available dates in March, I think what really is effing this all up to, Vince, is the fact that one of those dates is secured by Matchroom Boxing, and Oscar just doesn't like Eddie Hearn right now.
No.
And
I
he's
wouldn't
like,
do it either. No,
he's like,
Matchroom.
man, I got my own company. I got Golden Boy. The split isn't in my favor.
Nope.
Maybe Oscar don't believe in Virgil. Maybe Oscar thinks, man, if he loses, then Virgil's stock drops and it destroys all my plans for the guy.
But to me, it's a good loss if he loses the Boots.
Well, I mean, it hasn't affected Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia's on his last leg. Ryan's getting a title opportunity. Ryan's had a lot of opportunities. Turkey Al-Sheikh liked him. I mean, it hasn't hurt him. But I get it, man. It's like, do you go the traditional route of boxing where belts matter, titles matter, legacy matters, the history books matter? When they talk about you 25 years from now and they go, man, that guy, when he won that championship, does that even matter nowadays?
I think it's all about the money.
Does it? I think it matters to some fighters.
Some, like the old school fighters that came up.
I mean, does it matter to your nephew, Emiliano Vargas?
Oh, yeah, he wants all the belts.
See, that's that classic legacy brought up by his father where it matters.
Yes.
It matters.
Yes.
It matters to some fighters. Maybe it doesn't matter to some. Like, bro, if you fight on like those misfit boxing where maybe you've played in the NFL and then you get offered all this money to fight in misfits boxing, it don't matter to them, I guess, or Andrew Tate. Yeah, they're already have established themselves in something. Shout out to Drew. How you doing, Drew? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. I wanted to talk to you really quickly. Did you catch this fight? Dalton Smith from the UK, 140-pound division, same division as Emiliano Vargas. He came to America this weekend, bro.
When they do that?
He came here against all odds, just like the 49ers going to Philadelphia, against all odds. And Matias, this fight almost didn't happen because Matias, he was suspected of using Ostarine. They cleared him. They said it wasn't enough Ostarine to show intent. So they went ahead. They didn't strip him of the title. They went ahead with the fight. Dalton Smith said, okay, I'm cool with it. Whatever. Let's proceed with the fight. He came here. He handled his business.
Took his belt.
And took his belt in devastating fashion, man.
See, if that had been another fighter that we know, I ain't going to say the name, he would probably said, no, I don't want to take the fight.
So not only were the ticket sales, they looked okay on TV, but the ticket sales were really, really slow because it wasn't promoted by DAZN. It was promoted by somebody bought the purse bid, meaning they bought the rights to do the fight, and they didn't promote it well. So I saw it on YouTube after all the football, because I was watching football.
Me too.
I saw the fight. Somebody posted it on YouTube, and it was a great championship. Five rounds is all it took. Back in the day, Matias, like 3-4 years ago, nobody wanted to fight Matias. Somebody died in the ring against Matias.
That's crazy.
Remember Sergey Kovalev?
Yes.
Somebody died. I mean, there are a handful of fighters in recent memory who, unfortunately, have taken the life of another fighter. And he's one of them, bro. Nobody wanted to fight him. So I just posted that up, guys. The WBC, which is Mauricio Suleiman, confirms that Albert Puello, Dominican fighter who is also a former champion, who took the belt. Let me see. I think Matias took the belt from Puello, or Puello took the belt from him. Puello's a champion. At one point, Puello, they took the belt away from him because he was caught on the same PED that Conor Benn was. But I believe he's a champion right now. Does anybody know? I can't keep up, man. This division is red hot, 140-pound division. Tons of talented fighters, more talent than welterweight, in my opinion. But he's going to get a crack at Dalton Smith. But I got to ask you, your fighter becomes the world champion. It's tradition that the fighter should be allowed to defend at least one time.
His first fight to a bum. To enjoy it?
To anybody. Well, actually, they say it has to be technically in the top 15. But there are some guys in the top 15 that I guess you could call them a bum. Yeah. But they're ranked. But you could defend it against anybody in the top 15, and you could put that show on in your backyard. He deserves it.
The 15.
Yeah.
And then after that?
Number 15, you come home, you show the belt to all, what part of the UK he's from. And then you got to fight the mandatory. Yeah. The mandatory is the guy I just showed you.
And then you got to go over there now.
And also, you you want a shot at the title. The way it should work is you got to go to the you got to go to the champion's backyard. Yes. That's the way it works. That's tradition in boxing. So there's this kid Azim from the UK. I believe he's a Pakistani UK fighter. Man, I seen him fight recently. He's impressive. Hand speed, power. He's probably the biggest, fastest rising contender of the UK 140-pound fighters. And now you got Dalton Smith. He's a UK champion.
Did you see that fight happening?
It's got to happen. But what I really want, I want Dalton Smith to take care of that shot, the mandatory. Then I want to see him come back to the U.S. and fight. Man, he fights for Matchroom, so they could do Richardson Hitchens. He's also a champion. But I want to see some of these young kids at Top Rank get a shot too, or the winner of Shakur versus Teofimo.
That's going to be a good fight.
And it's this month.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody on the Instagram following Vince. I support. Thank you guys. We got 2 channels, Shoe Shine Boxing, and we got the Slugged Out Sports on YouTube. Do us a favor and subscribe to both of those.
Yes, subscribe.
Teofimo versus Shakur. They did the face-off. I saw the face-off this morning.
Because Shakur, he's a boring fighter, but he's good.
They did the face-off. The black table, the guy in the middle. They get you to talk smack.
Yep.
But they know each other. They like each other. They've known each other since they were little kids in the amateurs.
It's weird.
And so I'm watching the face-off, bro, and when 2 people know each other that much, it's more of this is going to be a business fight. Yes. I don't really hate the guy. You got to try it. They don't hate each other, so it was boring. Yeah. The face-off was boring.
But who do you like in that fight?
Man, I like Shakur Stevenson. I have not seen anybody crack the Shakur Stevenson code. I just haven't since I saw him win that featherweight title. And Teofimo, I love watching him fight. He's entertaining, and I've met him. He's a charismatic fighter.
Awesome guy.
Could be controversial. Sometimes he says things, that you expect a young fighter to say. I mean, you got to cut slack to people that are still developing as adults and whatnot. He's like not even 25, maybe.
Trying to make a sale. So
I like Teo, but I think he struggled against a lot of slick southpaws. He struggled against the Spaniard. Help me out in the chat, guys. He also struggled against Jermaine Ortiz, who I think is fighting really soon. He struggled, and I went to that fight at Mandalay Bay. He struggles against those really, really good boxers that can control the tempo. And I don't know, even as athletic as Teofimo is, I don't know how he's going to learn some new tricks to crack that code. He knows them, and he knows Shakur. It's going to be very intriguing.
I got to go with Theo.
It ain't going to be like the slugfest, but for people that like the sweet science, who love real boxing, it's going to be a great fight.
I hope Theo cuts that ring off.
And if Shakur wins, wow, he's a featherweight champion, 130, 135, 4-division champion, and he's not even 26.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
He's got a chance to bring Pacquiao.
I mean, now if he wins, now he's starting to remind me of Floyd Mayweather, because he's barely getting into his prime, and there was that prime era of Floyd where you would watch him and you were just begging for somebody to hit him hard, like come on,
I like the
Luis Castillo,
pretty boy Floyd,
that era, and you were just hoping somebody could land some heavy shot, and it just would never happen.
But when they did, he'll hug you or do something.
Like it never happened. Yeah,
Madonna knocked his teeth
he
out.
always figured out a way, man. Shakur could be morphing into that kind of Floyd Mayweather mold where nobody can crack the code, including a future Canelo Alvarez. It's very intriguing. January is heating up. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. I appreciate it. Fonzie, saludos, man. He says getting ready. I appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. And I'll see you in just a week or so, man. We're going to be going to that Fontainebleau. So let's talk about football again. Let's do a little bit, man. You saw George Kittle, bro. George Kittle I think he had surgery in Philadelphia, or they stabilized it.
They better stabilize it.
His wife, a torn Achilles.
Poor guy.
A torn Achilles. What basketball player has ever come back from a torn Achilles and played like his old self?
Kobe Bryant.
Okay. Is Kittle one of the best tight ends ever, man?
You know Kobe Bryant.
It's wild because Fred Warner is an unbelievably talented football player, and Fred Warner...
You see that video where he's climbing up the wall?
Spider-Man.
Man.
He's a freak of nature. He's a freak athlete. So Fred Warner, who...
he's the man.
He has the same injury Tyreek Hill had. Tyreek Hill of the... Dolphins. He tweeted at him. He goes, bro, who are your trainers?
For real.
Who are your doctors?
Dude's a monster.
His Tyreek Hill's not... His recovery hasn't been going the same way. The practice window for Fred Warner is activated, meaning if he wants to play this weekend...
Oh, he's playing.
He could.
He's gone.
It does not look like it. It's today's Wednesday. Does not look like they're going to do that. But if the Niners win, he will be ready probably for that NFC Championship title game, and he most definitely will be playing Super Bowl if they get that far.
They should bring him in on third downs.
I like it, man. I like it. Why, you don't got to play him for the whole game.
No, just third downs to bring him in.
Play him a few snaps here and there and see how he does.
Because you know if he's right there, they're going to go that way. They're going to go again or away from him.
Yeah, Paul says Niners win, but at what cost, right? That's why I don't think it's appropriate, even as much as Fred Warner wants to play. Like, you know, the 49ers got these two defensive players. One of them was Kendricks. Both of them balled out and really made an impact. And it's going to be a whole new game against Seattle. We'll see.
Did he go to USC?
I think he did.
That's my friend's son.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Some football news. This is very interesting. Texas quarterback career wins in the playoffs.
Dang.
CJ Stroud now has 3 wins.
Damn.
To Dak Prescott's
It's
2
okay.
wins.
It's okay. Poor Dak.
Do you know the order of the draft for your team? Some of them are announced. Like, obviously, the 49ers are
12 and 24, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, again, guys, Fred Warner's practice window is open. He just had a baby on top of that like a week or 2 ago. He says he wants to play. This was a statement Kittle's wife said. Did you know that Kittle's wife has a YouTube channel?
No.
I don't think I could read this. Let me see. Disbelief and stillness were all I felt as I yelled, get up, over and over again. He always gets up. He's George. He can do all things. He just does it. It hurts. There's no preparing for it. I love this man with everything I have in me. He is a unicorn in this world, and he will be back stronger, I'm going to guess, and better than ever.
How old is he?
I think he's about 30. So Usyk, who played remarkably well after Kittle got hurt, Usyk's wife.
He got off.
Usyk's wife and her, Claire, have a YouTube channel. They got their own 49ers wives channels. Oh, man. You know how many women probably aspire to be the wife of an athlete? It's like...
It's good and bad.
It's good and bad. You know, I mean, we could... Only football player I know is that Derek Ware of the Dallas Cowboys that I know well. We won't go there.
Because, you know, when they're on the road...
Yeah,
and the females,
it comes. Yeah, that's what happens, man.
And if you're as ugly as your tight end, he's still going to get a good-looking girl.
Man, it's like they say. Yeah, it's the lottery and a curse all at the same time. But you know what? I trust. Kittle is a stand-up guy, man. Him and Usyk, I trust that their philandering days are way over.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I trust him, man. They're a good guy. My wife's friend sold a house when she was in real estate. Sold a house to Kittle in the Bay Area.
Wow.
Yeah.
She got a nice chunk.
Oh my! And have you seen? They got his real house is in Tennessee, bro. He has a football field. He has a 50-yard half a football field and a basketball court.
So my beautiful quarterback, he has a football field too.
Oh my God!
I don't know what for.
Can you imagine?
That he had a house and he got it knocked down and redone. It's like, come on, man, really?
Can you?
You better take a pay cut, man.
So shout out to everybody if you're still here watching. Is your team in the playoffs? If not, who do you like? Let's take a look at the team still here. Man, I can't believe the Bears game, again, for him to come back against the Packers. Caleb Williams.
He's good.
I mean, the game they had against the 49ers, I titled that was that the best game of the year?
That was great.
And I know the Rams are very capable of throwing up enormous points. Yes. Stafford has had an MVP season. Puka, oh my God.
Stud.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to like the kid, I haven't seen a wide receiver play like him in ages, man. I mean, he's like Jerry Rice material, man. And he's so young that he's going to have a Hall of Fame career. And with Davante Adams back now.
Can you imagine him playing back in the day, the run and shoot with Warren Moon?
So both of these teams can put up tremendous amount of points. Caleb Williams has proved that he's the younger part. Stafford has the veteran in him. But let's be real, man. The statistics about Stafford playing in cold weather, rain, cold weather, 1 in 9.
But they got 2 good running backs too.
They got 2 good.
Yes.
I mean, both of these teams have solid offense. I think it's going to come down to
Davante Adams.
Davante Adams is a playmaker. He's there
because he didn't do that good last week. But
no, he didn't.
Back.
The Bears defense, they're
pretty good.
They're pretty good.
They're
they can do turnovers.
Yes.
But the 49ers were able to score 40 points on them. So is this going to be the shootout?
Yeah. I love shootouts.
I think this one's going to be a shootout.
Your game too.
And it comes down to who plays better in the cold weather. I'm picking an upset here, guys. Let me know if anybody else thinks there's an upset. I'm picking the Bears. Oh, shout out to Pat Connors from Las Vegas, right? He's in here. He says Bears. I'm picking the upset.
Bears. I like the Rams.
That's the Rams are the favorite.
And you even got the Ram colors on.
I do got the Rams colors on, man. Let's see. Is this today's odds?
That one's going over. I don't care what it is. It's better be like 80 or something.
Man, that's going to be exciting if it does. All right. LA Rams are the favorite, -198 plus 164 for the Chicago Bears.
What's the over?
This over is 48 points. Come on, man. Easy money.
That's supposed to rain, remember? Or snow.
If it snows, maybe it won't be such a high scoring game. There is a big chance. I'm not sure. Anybody know? I think it's up to 50% chance of snow, and that's why I think it's going to work against the LA Rams, who
you don't be messed up
in the air. If it snows, those 2 weapons, Puka and Davante Adams, may not do so well.
Remember when the Eagles? I think it was the Eagles and Bears when it was fog. Can you imagine that game happening in this one?
Yeah, I can.
Man, that'd be crazy. The Bears win then, but I'm taking the 49. I mean the Rams. Even though I like the Bears. The Bears.
Yeah, I just feel like the Bears. I feel like I'm just going to say it right now. These are underdog picks, but I think the Bears might see the 49ers again in the NFC Championship game, and it's going to be an incredible game, just like the first one was. But, most people probably think the other way. Let's get to the Buffalo Bills game versus Denver Broncos, because my friend, this guy named Johnny Savage, oh, my God, man, he called me crying, man. He said the NFL is rigged. He said, now I know the NFL is rigged.
I think it is.
Josh Allen beating him, and they had a great season, the Jaguars, but he thinks it's rigged. He goes, always the big stars, the Bills.
Next year, watch out for Jacksonville.
Josh Allen is dangerous in the playoffs. Is this Josh Allen's year? He is favored. No, wait, this is weird. -105 against a young quarterback, only his sophomore season in the Bo Nix. Those guys can throw up a lot of points, but will this be the Buffalo team that plays like they played last week?
But it'd be badass if we could get Buffalo and the Niners. Because remember, Boomer used to always pick that in the Super Bowl. Buffalo and the Niners. Boomer.
Man.
That'd be badass just so he could see it.
That would be an amazing. Bills Mafia versus the Bang Bang Niner gang. That would be amazing. Broncos, I haven't seen them in a while.
Since John No Way.
Yeah. And by the way, Buffalo Bills quarterback, man, what I like about Josh Allen, man, Josh Allen is like, the boxer Richard Torres?
Yes.
So Josh Allen grew up on his daddy's farm not too far from Richard Torres. He's a Central Valley.
Wow.
He's a Central Valley, California kid that actually grew up being a Niners fan.
And Richard Torres is a nice guy.
Yeah, man. He's a lot of these kids that grow up like sadly the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers played at Cal Berkeley. It was always his dream to play for the 49ers too. A lot of these quarterbacks from California, you got dude, even the Detroit Lions quarterback, Goff, is from Marin City, from Marin County, just north of San Francisco.
Like California got the best quarterbers ever.
Well, they got a few, bro. They got a few good ones, especially if they're raised out in the country. Like Aaron Rodgers is a country boy from Chico, California, and Josh Allen is from the Central Valley. Like you see. I mean, look at Richard Torres, man. Shout out to the Bills Mafia. +1.5 spread on that game. Over is 45 points.
I like the Broncos.
You like the Broncos here?
Yeah.
Did I even announce? Did I flip-flop here?
That's the first game.
That's the first game, too.
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon, and then the 49ers are playing in primetime. Man, I don't know what I said yesterday, but I'm feeling the Broncos now. I am feeling the Broncos, man, because the Broncos have put up so many come-from-behind victories this year, and I just feel like that it's this kid's moment to shine.
He's used to this environment.
Like Buffalo Bills this year, they've had some games where it was like one game they're great, the next game you're like
they're going to the Super Bowl.
It's a wonder they're here in the divisional round. So anyways, the same could be said. Let's move on to San Francisco 49ers. Same thing could be said all season long. Injury after injury. It started off with Nick Bosa. Then we lost team captain Fred Warner. 49ers wide receiver corps constantly. Ricky Pearsall.
Quarterback.
Pearsall constantly messed up. Quarterback. Oh, Purdy was out for what? Thank God for Mac Jones, man. Thank God for Mac Jones. We wouldn't be here. We're not supposed to be here, but we're here.
Hey, SoCal, see my Chavez tequila.
Ooh. I can't have none, man. I'm driving,
I don't drink, but my
Caesar
friend,
Chavez
he gave it to me, and he says, let me take a shot. So I said, go for it. No, I have one shot. You take like...
Show that to the other side of the camera.
Chavez.
Shout out to Darius.
Hey, but look at this one for all you old school people.
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
You ever tried Evil Pie Pizza downtown?
No, I really don't go downtown. I need to start, but nah.
I haven't been downtown in a minute, man. Let me know. Hey, shout out to Wiley Coyote. I appreciate you. Evil Knievel, a lot of people think it's the best pizza downtown. Some people say it's Pizza Rock. I know there's really good pizza all over the city.
There's a good one in Carmine's in Henderson.
Oh, Carmine's is good?
He grades his own cheese. He has the block, and he grades
try
it.
that, bro.
And he changes his oil.
Yeah.
I went there and I met the guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, you're like, look.
Carmine's, is that Green Valley Ranch?
It's by the car dealership.
Oh, no, I got it wrong.
On American Pacific, I think the road is.
Oh, by the DMV?
Yeah, delicious pizza. To me,
God.
it was the greatest I ever had. But I can't eat pizza now because my wife is,
lactose intolerant? Yeah, that sucks, man, not to be able to
So anybody that does pizza need to start doing that cheese and get a line. Who knows?
Yeah, so I got to try that Carmine's,
great, man.
Evil Knievel, man. Check out his beer, guys.
The hot wings. Oh, man. The place is delicious.
Well, the 49ers are the underdog here. How many people? I had the list of NFL analysts, and it's not good. I think 3 out of 10 people, only 3 people picked the 49ers. They're plus 275 underdog.
You're one of them.
And I'm picking the 49ers to do the upset. There's a lot of times that Purdy has done exactly this, gone into the backyard of Seattle. We started off the season with Purdy beating the Seattle Seahawks. The version of the 49ers that played them just a couple weeks ago, you would think after 2 games with 40-plus points that they would have come into that game playing like that, but they played absolutely awful, and it's because of the defense of Seattle.
Yeah.
Number 1 defense.
It's crazy.
I got to give you guys that. You guys have a tough defense. But you know what? They say defense wins championships.
Yep.
But what about destiny? What about destiny? You know the kind of destiny you only see in Hollywood movies. Like we weren't supposed to win this one.
Yeah.
Or like Rocky wasn't supposed to beat the Russian guy.
He was winning for the Gipper.
Right? You're not supposed to beat the Russian guy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Our cameras went out for a second. Oh, no, I'm not banning anybody. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get back to my screen here. So, what's the likelihood that the 49ers, in your opinion, can make this game competitive or win?
As long as your quarterback don't throw interceptions.
Oh, he's going to. I hate to say it, but Purdy, when he is pressured, can be a turnover. He could do 3 in one game.
But didn't he hurt his hand in the last game too?
I don't know if he did. But he was been dealing with that turf toe issue, which was one of the
rough.
reasons why when he came back from turf toe, he couldn't plant his foot, so he was kind of inaccurate. But now he's been slinging them accurately. But when it comes down to pressure, and I'll give it to Drew if he's still watching, the Eagles have a fantastic defense, and they pressured the heck out of Purdy, and there was 2 interceptions in the second half. I think we can afford maybe 1.
That'd be nice to do
one turnover.
Yeah.
I go against the Seahawks. That's it. Because you saw the last game, we held them 13-3.
Yeah.
The 49ers really bad play calling. Shanahan, I couldn't believe it. Early in that game, Shanahan was 4th and 1, and he punted the ball away. Like, come on. You're not going to do that this weekend, man. If you don't have faith in Christian McCaffrey or the other running back, Robinson, to get 1 yard, I mean, you're playing for everything now.
Yeah, but if like, let's say you're close, you want to get some points and no points.
You want exactly. You got to score against Seattle.
Yes.
They're going to have to score on every opportunity, and you got to go for it. 4th and 1, man. This is the playoffs. I think Shanahan is going to probably look back at all the tape against what they did wrong against Seattle with the team. You got the possibility of Fred Warner, who's an amazing team captain, riling the troops up. And they got something to look at, just like rematches in boxing. Yeah. And that's a good rematch this weekend before we stop the show. Raul Curiel versus
Friday night.
Rocha.
Right? Friday.
Yeah, Friday?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, good. Even better, because I don't want this to be while I'm watching the Niners, man. Saturday night, 5 to 8 o'clock, I'm locked in.
I tell my friends, there's anything on Saturday, there's football, I'm watching football. Sunday, Tuesday, football. I don't care what it is.
Well, shout out to Oscar for making this a Friday fight.
Yes,
he knows better to go against. He knows better to go against football, playoff football.
I'm surprised that clown Dana White don't try to go after it.
Oh, speaking of, we're not done with the football talk. I got the 49ers. Who do you got?
The Seahawks.
I got the 49ers by 3 or 7. It's going to be a miracle for them to win, but I believe in miracles.
They happen. They do happen.
Sunday, Houston Texans. CJ Stroud now has more playoff wins than Dax.
Damn.
But this their luck run out against the New England Patriots.
Dak got more money than him. No, just kidding.
I think the ceiling is higher for Dak. I think Dak's going to win a Super Bowl at some point. It's just retooling the team.
Not with the Cowboys.
Oh, but I didn't say with the Cowboys.
All right. Send them to the Raiders.
Raider fans are really, really excited, man.
He's going to get killed, that poor kid.
When's Mendoza playing again?
Monday.
Oh, man.
We got Saturday, Sunday,
Monday. Monday.
Is good. Thank you, Jesus.
And you just showed me, shout out to all the college football fans who've been watching the Indiana games and Oregon Ducks, Dante Moore. He was predicted to go second in the draft picks. He's predicted, obviously. What'd you just show me?
He's staying back in college.
He don't want to play for the Jets.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to play for the Raiders either.
And Chambliss, too, of Ole Mississippi, he's legally suing
to come back
for a 6th year of eligibility.
And there's another guy that's coming back. I want to say, I don't know if it's Alabama quarterback or Auburn. No, not Auburn. Alabama or, I don't know. There's another one coming back, too, because they want to come in the draft.
How do you guys feel about quarterbacks well approaching 25 years old, still playing college football? Like, should they cut it off at 5 years with that red shirt? Because there are guys like Chambliss is trying to play his 6th year of college.
They get paid good now.
They get paid crazy money.
Yeah.
That's what it all comes down to. Like, they didn't get paid before.
No, nothing.
Now they're getting paid up to $5 million for one more season.
All those kids had it rough because they got to go work out in the morning, go to school, go back to work out, practice, and go home and then do it again the next day.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait for that game. Anyways, Raiders fans got a lot to look forward to if Mendoza comes here, but they got to get a coach. They got to get an offensive line.
Yeah.
But at least they got something to look forward to, man. Houston Texans, New England Patriots. Who takes this game?
I'm going with the Patriots, but, man, that defense for Houston. I'm taking the Patriots.
Let me know who you guys think, man. I'm going with the Patriots as well.
They got a good owner.
And
because look at them.
Things are looking up.
Down and out. Now look at them.
And then the final game Sunday night. It says Sunday at 3:30 p.m. That's interesting. LA Rams versus Chicago Bears. The weekend's going to end with probably this has got to be the most exciting game. I think it's going to be high scoring.
Your game's going to be exciting too because that's like a rival. That's like smash mouth.
But we already beat one bird this past week, man.
That was an easy bird.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, that was an easy bird.
Chicago Bears versus the LA Rams. You got the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams.
They got the Rams, and I got Chicago, man. Anyways, appreciate everybody who's been watching today. Don't forget to hit that like button.
And subscribe.
And subscribe to both channels. I'm going to put later on in the description, if you want, a link to the Instagram channel for this new one, Slugged Out Sports, and the new channel as well. There is some boxing this weekend. And then the following week, I'm going to the fights, man.
Yeah.
Raul Curiel is a Mexican Olympian who is almost 30 years old or is 30 years old. And Rocha at one point was a welterweight contender, like on the verge of being championship type material. They fought in December of 2024 to a draw. Both of these guys need a win. I'm going to be honest with you. I like both of these guys to be contenders in the division. Like if you asked me, I don't think Mario Barrios would be jumping to fight either of them. It's easy fights to make. You know what I mean? Like the guys who currently are champions, I think they'd be a good opponent to any of them. Devin Haney, Raleigh Romero, Mario Barrios. So they need to win.
Yeah.
They need to win. It was a draw, bro. And unfortunately, they couldn't get fights with bigger names, so they're going to fight each other. It's going to be a Golden Boy in-house fight card.
So Oscar wins that night.
Who do you think wins this rematch?
Rocha.
Mm-hmm. Rocha. Yeah, I like what I've seen out of Rocha recently, so I'm picking with Alexis Rocha. So we'll end the show now with some my thoughts on what Zuffa Boxing. They're going to be fighting. They're going to put on their first show on Paramount. You got to buy Paramount if you want to watch it.
Or have a fire stick.
Or whatever. And it features in the main event Caleb Walsh, who just fought your nephew, Fernando Vargas Jr. on the Canelo Vargas undercard. Dana White had been working with Caleb Walsh. He was already his fighter. Like he had this other UFC fight pass. He was fighting on UFC. That's the main event against Ocampo.
It's going to be right here, right?
It's going to be on Blue Diamond at the Apex. They're renaming the Apex Center too, guys. It's going to have a brand new name.
Wow.
I would love to go check this out. Not because of the quality of the fight cards.
How big it is.
But just because it's new. And we're going to see if he really, with Turkey behind him, will they impact all the other promoters? So far, the people they signed, aside from what's rumored to be Rayo Valenzuela.
That's the only one I heard of.
You know, I don't know how much attention. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know.
And that belt they're trying to come up with?
They want their own. The Muhammad Ali Reform Act that they try to reform it with Congress, it's stalled, which means they can't come up with their own belt.
They shouldn't.
Now, they could use the ring if Turki Al-Sheikh says, forget everybody else. I'm only messing with Dana White now, and his fighters can fight for my ring belt.
That could happen.
It's going to be a wild 2026 in the sport of boxing, to be honest. It's going to be, but so far the people that he signed did not household names, man. Like he signed Charles Martin, who was a heavyweight champion for one fight, and in the way he won that fight, I believe Charles Martin, I think it was by disqualification, if I remember correctly. He won the heavyweight title and lost it in his very next fight. So, and Charles Martin, the most recent time I saw him fight was against Jared Big Baby Anderson on Top Rank. And he gave him a good fight. Yeah. But again, like that's your top heavyweight guy.
Heavyweight's dead again.
Man, that roster's slim pickings right now.
Just if you catch him with that hand, anybody's done.
If you were a manager, your son fought amateurs top, and your nephews are all professional fighters. If you had one more son who was coming up the ranks, would you consider it? Would you say this is a good fit? Maybe this is the only fit if UFC's offering you?
No, I'll just wait. I'll just hopefully get him fights,
I wonder if there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, if that's our only opportunity, and even if that is our only opportunity, let's just wait and see.
I would wait.
Because when you're a freelance fighter, man, you could still
fight for anybody.
You could go on Top Rank, PBC.
Yeah. Yes.
You could end up on any card, and or even on YouTube with Pro Box.
Yeah,
you could make a name for yourself.
I would have signed with Jake Paul before I signed with Dana White.
MVP.
Yes.
Hey, I know for Lucas Badi of Canada, he signed with MVP. It changed his world, man. It changed his world. He couldn't get fights fighting out of Canada, big names. He won one big fight with Jake, and he got signed now. And the last I remember when he fought on Jake Paul's card, 500,000 people watched it on YouTube.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And boxers, they kill themselves, so I think they need to get good money.
I mean, even Misfits Boxing is high profile. Like,
But that's like on YouTube, you know.
yeah, but it's high profile, meaning people will know who you are.
Well, yeah.
Yes, there's something to that.
It's got to be 6 figures for if my son was fighting.
But that UFC thing is not high profile. You got to buy Paramount, and I heard the price is going way up.
But if you buy that, you get the pay-per-view, or you got to pay for the pay-per-view too. Like DAZN, how they suck everybody.
I don't think Dana White has any pay-per-view quality fighters yet. You're talking about the UFC thing.
Yeah.
Do you get the UFC? Anybody know if you get the UFC included on that the pay-per-views?
For free instead of paying for the pay-per-view.
Like DAZN, that's how DAZN started. They said you're going to get the pay-per-views for free.
They changed those turkeys.
Man, did they change.
Boy, they got everybody.
Yep.
But he messed up by when he signed Canelo for all that money. DAZN, you know, he wanted to make it back. I understand he wanted to make it back.
They had to go to court, man.
Yeah.
I look forward to it. Speaking of Canelo Alvarez, all of his titles that Terrence Crawford snatched up are now up for grabs. And Diego Pacheco, who he's fought recently in Las Vegas, he fought in Stockton, California just recently.
He's got dropped. Didn't he get dropped?
Did he? I think he did.
Yeah.
He's going to take his hardest test ever, man, because Shiraz is a favorite of Turki Al-Sheikh. He's just as tall, just as lanky. He could crack. Oh, man, Shiraz can crack.
I like Shiraz.
This is a good fight, and it's for the vacant WBO belt, and it's almost certain to happen. So one of these two guys right here is going to be the next WBO super middleweight champion. The other fight that last time I was here, and I ended the show saying, why would Jaime Munguia turn down an opportunity to fight? Who did they want him to fight? Well, he turned it down anyway. Ulises Iglesias.
Oh.
Cuban fighter.
Yeah.
This guy's an unbelievable boxer, knockout artist. Kind of like David Morrell. You just said you saw David Morrell? Yeah. Like the same way David Morrell, nobody wanted to fight him at 168. Nobody wants to fight Ulises Iglesias. So I asked you, I go, why would Jaime Munguia turn down an opportunity for a world title at 168? Even Canelo believes in him. And it turns out that Armando Reséndez, who beat Caleb Plant in Las Vegas last year, he's now the full champion. And that's why he turned it down. Yeah. Because Armando Reséndez is a PBC fighter, and they got plans to make Jaime Munguia versus Reséndez a super Mexican showdown.
That's going to be a good fight.
Hey, that is a better fight.
Put it on what's his name? Benavidez card.
They got Cinco de Mayo available.
Yes.
They got a couple, like I said, there's a date in March that nobody knows what's going to happen. And they could even shock the world and say it'd be the co-main for the Ryan Garcia.
That'd be nice.
But I like it on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Two Mexican warriors going toe-to-toe. I love that for me.
Yes.
It gives them enough time too, man.
Yes.
That's all I got for today, man, Vince. Appreciate you inviting me over.
Always.
Second episode of Slugged Out Sports. We're going to tag the IG. I'm going to go back and work the description.
The magic.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to that Instagram account and the new YouTube channel where we're going to be posting a lot more content.
Yes, sir.
Hey, did this freeze?
Yeah.
It froze on us. Wow, that's no better way than say we will catch you guys next week. I'm Dave in the 702. Vince, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody on the Instagram. We'll see you guys next week on Wednesday at the same time. Join us for lunch. And a lot to talk about because we got fight week next week.
And we got football.
And we got
the results.
The results of the divisional rounds and the NFC, AFC championships. That being said, we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Peace out.